One thing nobody has prepared me for as I've gotten older is how much friendships change over the years. When I was younger, I had a much bigger circle of friends. These days, not so much. And surprisingly, I've learned that's not necessarily a bad thing. Hi, I'm Connie. I'm 55 and welcome to my channel, GenX Life in Progress, where I share my journey through midlife, including personal growth and everyday challenges and some nostalgia. When I was younger, friendships seemed to happen naturally. You went to school together, you worked together, you lived in the same neighborhood. You saw each other all the time without even trying. There were birthday parties, coffee dates, and shopping trips, and long phone calls. It felt like there was always somebody around. But somewhere along the way, life changed. People got busy. They got married, they moved away, they changed jobs, they became grandparents, they retired or simply went in different directions. Some friendships faded slowly, while others ended suddenly. And for a while, I thought maybe something was wrong with me because my friend group kept getting smaller. What I've learned is that this seems to be pretty normal. A lot of people over 50 have fewer friends than they used to. Not because they're unfriendly, not because they've become antisocial. Life just gets more complicated. And honestly, many of us become more selective about who we spend our time with. One of the biggest things I've learned is that quality matters more than quantity. When I was younger, I thought having lots of friends was important. Now I'd rather have a few people who genuinely care about me than dozens of acquaintances. People I can be myself around. People who don't drain my energy. People who don't expect me to be someone I'm not. And it's nice to have friends that when you don't see in a while, you can catch up quickly, like no time has passed. I've also learned that not every friendship is meant to last forever. That used to make me sad. Now I see it differently. Some people are just part of our lives for a particular season. Maybe they helped us through a difficult time. Maybe we helped them through a difficult time. Maybe we shared a chapter of life together. And when that chapter ended, the friendship naturally changed too. That doesn't mean it failed. It just means that life moved on. Another thing I've learned is that enjoying your own company is actually a gift. I know that sounds strange and probably corny. When I was younger, being alone sometimes felt lonely. And heaven forbid you were home alone on a Friday or a Saturday night. Now I genuinely enjoy quiet time. I enjoy puttering around the house and my yard. This is one of my favorite things to do. I like watching old TV shows. I like working on my YouTube videos. I enjoy spending time with my dogs and watching movies with my husband. I don't feel the need to fill every moment with social activity. And in fact, I don't want to. And here's something I never expected. The older I get, the less interested I am in friendships that feel like work. You know the ones, the constant drama, the one-sided relationships, the people who only call when they need something. At this stage of life, peace is valuable, very valuable. That doesn't mean I don't appreciate friendships. I absolutely do. Good friends are a blessing. But I've learned that having a small circle doesn't mean your life is small. Sometimes a small circle is exactly what brings the most peace and happiness. So that's one of the things I've learned after 50. My friend group may be smaller than it used to be, but the friendships I have are more meaningful. And I've also learned to enjoy my own company along the way. I'd love to know if you've experienced the same thing. Do you have more friends now than you did when you were younger, or has your circle gotten smaller too? Let me know in the comments. And if you'd like to follow along with me, hit subscribe and like this video.